Hey, what's up, everybody? So in this video, I want to talk about a savings in silver and in gold for emergencies. Is that a good way to do it? Is it a good way to save for emergencies? What if your car breaks down? What if you have something go wrong in your house and you have to pay for someone to come out and do a repair? What if you have to pay a expensive hospital bill or doctor's bill, or just for paying bills in general? We always have bills. So is silver and gold a good way to save for now, or is it just for the future? So the reason why I'm making this video is because in the last year or two, I have made several videos stressing, at least for myself personally, I like to have a cash savings, um, because I don't want to have to sell these precious metals when I am not ready to sell. I want to, if I want to sell, if I'm going to sell, I want to sell because I'm ready to sell, not because I have to sell. So that's why I like to have a cash fiat savings, and a decent amount of it. Now, how much of it? That's based on the individual, how much cash savings you want. Some say to have 2 or 3 months worth of cash saved just in case of like a job loss. If we were to hit a bad time in the economy, in the world, or in the United States, and there's a lot of job loss, then we want to have that safety net. Now, what if? Now, here's the reason why I'm making this video, is because I have had several people commenting in those videos about if it wasn't for silver and gold, then they wouldn't have a savings, because some people just are not good at saving cash, saving fiat. If it's there at your disposal, you're going to spend it. If you're that type who just has to have that new electronic that comes out, that new technology, there's a lot of people who love technology, love the latest and greatest iPhone. Um, I want to use my phone until it dies, until it's no longer usable. Um, if I have to put more money into it than what it would cost me to buy a new one, then I'll buy the new one. But if there's nothing wrong with it, then I'm going to stick with what I have. A lot of people like to buy the latest and greatest television. They have to have that 4K TV, even though visually you're not going to, even if 4K is being broadcast, your vision, your eyesight isn't going to be able to tell the difference, isn't going to be able to see the difference with 4K. But a lot of people, in a lot of cases, it's all about marketing. A lot of people are marketing 4K, and so a lot of people want to go out and get that brand new 70-inch 4K television, the latest and greatest iPhone, the latest and greatest computer, MacBook, or whatever the case may be. And there's a lot of temptation with having that cash at your disposal. So, with a savings in silver and in gold, you can't just walk into your local Starbucks and throw you know, a 10th ounce silver round for payment for a coffee, or whatever the case may be. So, I think for me personally, the best way to do it is to have a cash savings account. It's better to have the money to pay the bills, to get as debt free as possible, while having a little bit of a silver and gold savings. That's the way I like to do it. Now, if you always have that temptation of spending and not saving, if your saving is in fiat cash and you will always want to spend, 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 then yeah, I think it's a pretty good way to save, so you're not spending, so you don't have that temptation to um, uh, buy, all these gadgets and stuff. So I would rather, if if I had a choice of buying a brand new iPhone or a couple tubes of American Silver Eagles, I would rather buy 2 tubes of American Silver Eagles. And that's basically what, if you want to buy the iPhone Plus, the newest iPhone Plus, it's going to probably cost you a couple tubes of American Silver Eagles. Because, I mean, approximately a couple tubes of American Silver Eagles is going to cost you anywhere from $800 to $1,000. Um, Maybe, give or take a few bucks, but that's pretty much what it's going to cost. Is if you buy the brand new iPhone, it's going to cost you 2 tubes of American Silver Eagles. Or you can just say it'll cost you roughly 40 to 50 ounces of silver to buy that brand new iPhone. So is silver a great way to save money for emergencies? I don't think it's the best way to save money for emergencies, but if that's the only way to save, if that's the only way that'll get people to save, then yeah, I think it's a good way to save. Now, this is not financial advice, this is just my opinion. I would love to hear your opinion in the comment section below. How do you save? How do you save for today and for the future? I think most of us save for the future in silver and in gold. But how do you save for today? Because we do need money for today. We do need money for tomorrow. We don't just need money for 10, 20 years from now. We need money for now. Things are not getting cheaper. Things are getting more expensive. Um, Hospital bills aren't going down, they're going up. So we do need that savings account for today, but how do you save for today? So one problem with saving silver and gold for emergencies is that if something were to come up, then you have to find somewhere to sell it. You have to go to your local coin shop. Hopefully when you need it, they're open. Or you have to go to a pawn shop, which is not really the best way to do it because you're going to take a lot of a loss going to a pawn shop versus going to a local coin shop. Um, and then if you don't have a local coin shop and you don't have, a pawn shop or something like that, then you have to go to the secondary market. And now it's going to take you um, at least a week to sell and to get your money. So that's why I prefer to have some sort of a cash or fiat savings account. No matter where you keep it in your house, you keep it in the bank, you keep it in a safe, wherever you store your fiat cash. I think it's always great to have that. Now, what are we looking at here? This is a 1 gram Canadian maple leaf. Roughly, what's that worth? About, if I were to go to a local coin shop, it's about 60 bucks or so. Really cool. Really small. Really small. Let's see if we can focus in on that. I got that. A really good price. But anyway, so that's my opinion on this topic. Is it's it's always great, no matter what form. I think it's important to save for emergencies, pay off debt. I think paying off debt is the most important. Uh, that's my focus right now, is paying off debt, and secondary is buying silver and gold when I can afford it. I think the biggest thing that I like to stress is one, paying off debt, and then buying precious metals, but not overextending yourself. I don't buy precious metals on credit. I buy precious metals when I can afford it, when I have extra money to be able to save a little bit, at a time. And then if I have a lot of extra money, then I'll buy a tube of American Silver Eagles or something like that, maybe a 10-ounce bar. But I definitely don't want to overextend, and I don't buy precious metals on credit. I like to buy them when I can afford them. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I'll talk to everybody on my next video. Thanks a lot, everyone.